Okay, here we go. Back to classical. And since I left my rapid and classical ratings at their peak high, actually all my ratings are their peak high right now. If I win my game, which I highly doubt, I'm expecting to drop a fair bit. But if I win, it'll be a new personal best on classical. Okay, anyways, here we go. Been a while. It's been 5 days since I played classical. We might get a high-rated opponent. Takes longer to get a game. Yeah, the higher you go, the longer you have to wait for a game. It kind of sucks. So maybe once you get higher, like past, let's say 2150 or so, it might be a good idea to offer rematches to players, because look how long it takes to get a game here. That's a long wait, man. 2 minutes? Holy moly, come on, that's a long wait. Come on. There we go. 2156 opponent. Boy, that's high. Sicilian Sozin. The Sozin or Lipnitsky. Yeah, so if he goes bishop back on his own accord, and I go knight bd7, I think. Right? If he castles, then I would give him a push with b5. And taking is good for black. It's very ugly for black, but objectively it's like minus 1.5 or something for black. You put the queen on b6. But it looks like he's out of book now because he's thinking here. Unless he has a bad connection. Yeah, he's got a 2-bar connection. Ooh, he was 22-21 peak rating. Kind of scary. Okay, let's try to focus here. He might be calculating this now, because that's the main idea in a Sozin. The weak e6 square. Fortunately, I know that this is good for black. Hello, Kims. When I open CPT, looking at the game from a few games ago, you can see how light it is. Ooh, open, close. Okay. Oh, he does go for it. He does go for it. Yeah, this is good for black, but as I say, it's ugly. So this is what I know. I know this. This is the best response if white does this, but I don't know beyond this. I just know that this is good for black, and it's really ugly to play for black. Okay, that seems very reasonable. So if we take the pawn, he's gonna give us a check. Yes, I have Cork. So I should have looked at bishop e3 because that's a very natural looking move. Knight c5, he has b4, but then nothing. Knight c5, b4. What do I do? Then I take the knight. Yeah. So knight c5, b4. Take, and I'm way better there. So knight c5. What if he takes with the knight, then I take with the pawn, and if b4, then no problem. I just take here. Like I have to be fine there. So knight c5 seems to be the answer here. What if he moves his knight somewhere? Like, let's say here. Well, we'll see. This is kind of interesting. Actually, can't he just take the bishop? I might have screwed up here. He just takes the bishop, and then he has b4. No, b4 doesn't work anymore because I can take b4 because now there's no c7 threat anymore. Yeah, I'm just happy because he walked into my prep. I knew that black is okay here after bishop takes e6. No one's ever actually played that against me before, but I worried about that. Actually, Case Money might be interested in this game because this is he knows this knight bd7 opening. I don't think he's watching though. Yeah, Cork, I rarely like switch openings. Once I pick something, I will stick with it. That's why I'm extremely careful about what I add to my repertoire. Like extremely careful. Because once I pick something, then I give it 100% devotion. Oh. Okay, knight d5. Shirumba. Okay. So, looking at taking, and if he takes with the queen, well, he would have to take with the queen. Then I just take the knight. Yeah, I did. I hit it, Big Beans. 2032 Blitz. Moved back to classical now. Okay, let me think here. I'm going to minimize chat so I can focus. But yeah, I'm looking at taking here. So I don't think he can counterattack. He does have queen h5 check, which is actually annoying. Is that the best I can do? Because my queen is under attack, and c7 is a threat. So I think I have to take it for those reasons. Yeah, I mean, I think I have to take it. And then, right? Because if I don't, if I don't take it, and I go like queen here, he's just gonna get this in. Although the funny thing is, that might not even be so bad because I could just move the king anywhere, and those knights are, they can't move. If he takes here, I could just take. Well, I guess no. Then he can escape with the other one. So, yeah, I think I have to. I think I have to take here, and then queen h5, b6. And yeah, okay, I think I have to do that. Queen h5, and I think I have to go b6. I don't think there's any other option. I mean, if I move the king up, among other things, I mean, he could just take, and then after take, he's going to take here. Well, he's going to take there anyways. I mean, that's a given. Oh, he goes there immediately. I'm a little surprised about that. Oh, so my queen is still, so I might have to go check here. Okay, hang on. So if we give a check here, he's got c3. So if I give a check here and then c3, he's threatening b4. He's not though, he's not, because queen a5 check, c3, I take the knight. Queen a5, c3, take the knight. Queen a5, bishop d2, then what? Ah. Okay, take here, bishop here. I could give a check. No, sorry. I keep forgetting about this. I shouldn't be in trouble though, because I played okay moves. Why am I in trouble here? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I should just take the knight. Knight, this check shouldn't be a problem. Could I just block with a bishop? Yeah, maybe I'm overthinking this. And then if he goes b4, I just take it. I guess I just take here. What's the problem? He takes it, I can castle or something. Well, he just, yeah, no, I think I just take this. Why was I worried? Okay. God. Took me forever to find the basic move. Because I played all very sensible moves so far, so I feel that I should be winning, because I know out of the opening I was better. Okay, so I don't actually have to get out of this pin, but if I do, I'll be able to take this pawn, which would be nice. Maybe I do take here. What if he goes bishop d4? I just give a check. You know, and we're up a pawn there. Although, what if he just goes? I mean, sorry, I was thinking of taking, right? What if I do give a check, actually? Because if he goes bishop here, I've got check, and I'm picking up a pawn, or else trading down. And if he blocks, then I can take this pawn, and he doesn't have the bishop d4 anymore. So maybe this is okay. Queen b4, c3. And I can take. If he takes here, that could be annoying. Not sure about that. I could also just try to castle and develop here. I am up already. I'm up material already, but I think I might be greedy. I might get greedy. Queen b4. Possibly he just moves to king. Would he do that? It's interesting. Okay, but what else would he do? Like c3. I'm just taking. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to go for this. Queen b4. I've actually, c3. This check I gotta be a little bit careful about. That. Okay, but take, and if he gives me a check, I've got g6. Yeah, I'm okay there. g6 if he goes queen here. Well, it's a little bit iffy. That pawn is a thorn in my side. But he's going to have threats here. I think I'm going to take. If he goes rook here, I've got check. Yeah. Oh, I better go quicker. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Scaring myself. I thought there was a check here. But, yeah, I'll just go b6. I mean, I don't have much of a choice. Okay, yeah. Now, how greedy do we want to be, you know? I might actually go for this pawn now. Oh, but then he's got this. I can take, and he's getting that. It might be time to castle. I have enough material here. Although I don't really like this. In fact, he might be threatening this and then here. Yeah. Right here. Okay. I don't like that. Getting a lot of activity. So if I go for safety, it gives me a check. That would suck. b6 or g6. He goes here, protecting his pawn. Yeah, I don't really like this. I think I got maybe a little bit too pawn greedy. maybe I shouldn't have taken on b2. What? Check. And then takes here. No, he can't. That's scary though. And then he brings in his other rook. Oh, does he come in here? Okay, I mean, I can defend, I think, but... I offered him a draw, and he declined. So, we need to worry about something like this. Or even the f-pawn running. So what's the best way to get this rook into play? h5? H5 seems like it might be better than, you know, because I guess I could go this way too, like g6, but this is always going to be awkward, you know. But, you know, that's another possibility. But I think I might like h5 better, h5 and then rook h6. But this comes fast, you know. This comes fast. So he wants to go check. All right, he wants to take. Take, and then check. If I go down here, then check. Aren't I better there though? Like if it's his move again, take. I mean, if he goes check here, I just go down. It's possible he comes here, but take, check. I go down. He goes check here, I just go up. I think I'm okay there. I'm more worried about this. What is this? Is this something I have to worry about? And then check? Oh, is that something? Check, take, check. Boom here, check. I think I'm okay there. Take, check. I block. Check. You know, he's got checks, but I still have a queen. He might be able to win the other rook as well, but I'll have a queen against 2 rooks and a pawn. Probably losing there, but I don't know. Look here, I've got this. Actually, yeah. I just do that. Sure, like, this comes in here. Okay, there. Takes. Can't do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna look at this again. I mean, I have check and then take. Ugh. First game back to classical. It's a tough one. But I'm alive against a 2156. My body's so tense. It's a tense game. The games are always way more tense when you're on the bubble. Because, well, I don't have to explain that. Yeah, so I think I'm going to give this check. Oh, I guess he might take that after. If I take here, it takes. Is that bad? Come in here. Threatening check. Oh, Blazy just comes in here. Well, maybe it's better to just defend this. Whoa. Can I go here? Takes. No, I can't. I don't think. Tense. Uh-oh. No. I wonder. I'm just looking at takes, check, takes. No, my king is there because he does this threatening f6 there. I think I'm okay there. So this looks to be the only other move I'm looking at right now. C7, queen c7. But then I've got check. Looks like I'm winning here. Ooh, I offered him a draw earlier too. And he declined quickly. Look at that. What a game. Okay, let me think. What are his options here? If he goes queen here, I just go check. And then I take here. He might be okay there actually, surprisingly, right? Oh, he goes this route. Well, I only have one choice. Interesting. I think his other option was better. The other option I was looking at. He should have taken the draw earlier. I mean, but I think his other option that I was just looking at was better. Okay, is he going to let his time run? He might be in shock realizing that I actually have 2 rooks and he only has 1. And might be wondering what the hell happened. Let's see, what is his game completion rate? 90%, but we'll see if he makes me wait. Oh, he's going to play it out. He's going to play it out. Okay. Well, let's just build up some increment here. It was deserved. And he fell into my opening prep, my theory. It was a sideline that I prepared for that nobody has ever played against me. And so I was totally prepared for it. But I want to know, he played a bishop e3 early on. I want to know the best move for that because then I don't have to spend time on it next time. I will definitely go over this game because I know theory here, and Case Money knows it too. He played a in the it was a Sozin, and he played a okay, let me think. Let me finish the game first. I could still lose. And the amazing thing is, it's going to be a new personal best if I win. Back to back off of the Blitz personal best. And then I'll be one step closer to 2100 on classical. Okay, too much celebration. Yeah, I'm gonna minimize chat so I can focus. I mean, it's like, there we go. He resigns. Okay. New personal best on classical. Beating a 2156. I got 9 points for that. 2079. 21 points away from 2100. 21 points away from 2100. I'm like 3 or 4 wins away from 2100. Wow. That was great. That was great. Yeah, I've got chat open now. I'm gonna get some more water, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get some water. Ah, that was a good game, man. Okay, and then classical. I don't think this will have updated yet. It did. Wow, for some reason the graph updated. So this is my classical graph from beginning. A lot of progress from September, starting in September, and then kind of some ups and downs since then. Let's look at the past year. A year ago, I was 1770. So again, it's 300 points on classical in the past year, which is crazy. But and then let's look at the last 6 months. Yeah, so 6 months ago, okay, not as much growth here. Well, that's not true. About 150 points. 150 points in 6 months. From about 1920-ish, 1930, 1920 to 2080. Well, 2079. It looks like my percentile has actually dropped slightly. It's kind of interesting how that changes. But yeah, so top 2.6% on classical. Rank almost top 1300. Yeah, it lowered a little bit. There must be more players doing better. So the guy I just beat is the 4th highest I've beaten on classical now. This is the guy that I just beat. That was a good. Back. How dare ya? Okay, so this is Sicilian. And so this is the Sozin line. Main line. When I say main line, I mean main line Sozin. And main line here is actually B5, but my repertoire move is knight bd7 because computer likes it better than b5, and it has a slightly better win rate. So he thought for a while here, and after he was thinking, I thought that he might take, because that's a common theme. It's a common theme in the Sozin, that this e6 pawn gets really weak. But fortunately for me, I was scared of this happening, and I calculated that before. So if I go to CPT here, whoops, I have to load it up first. Bigger certain Idor. Here we go. And bishop e3, knight bd7. Okay, so you can see in my notes here I have white can't play bishop takes e6 because after f takes and knight takes, black can simply move the queen to b6 or a5. So I calculated this out before. Bishop takes, e takes, and then f takes, and then knight takes. So I have queen b6, although I almost want to run that a little bit deeper, but it served its purpose well here. And I actually thought the evaluation was a little bit better. I thought I remembered it being like minus 1.7 or like 1.5, but it's actually just 1.12 because black's position is terrible, but we do have a minor piece for a couple pawns. Or is it, how many pawns? 5 versus 7. Yeah, for a couple pawns. But it's middle game, so the pieces are really useful. And then he plays the most natural move here, which is bishop e3, which I'm going to calculate now. Have Stockfish calculate now. And if I go back here, well, it's, yeah, well, black's position is, I mean, we're missing an F pawn, we're missing an E pawn, we're 2 moves away from castling. King is in center of the board. Bishops are terrible. Like I've got no development. It's really awkward for black, but if black can defend properly, objectively black is better here. And that's what ended up kind of happening in the game. Although it looks like I screwed up in the middle game apparently here. So yeah, bishop e3, the most natural looking move. I'm not sure if it's the best move, but it's just, it's second. Yeah, it's computer like bishop e3, also just castling here. But bishop e3 looks so natural, I think 99% of players will play bishop e3. Actually, bishop e3 is the best move now. So I wasn't prepared for that because this is as far as I looked at it. I figured, well, first of all, no one's ever played this against me before. And secondly, the evaluation was good for black, so I didn't bother looking further. But yeah, bishop e3. So I played knight c5, which is by far the best move. It's the only move it's basically the only move here. Computer's giving it minus 1.26. Everything else is, well, there's 2 other moves that are equal, like 0, triple zeros, and then knight c5 is minus 1.26. So good thing I played the best move, although that wasn't that hard to find. And then he played knight d5, which is a blunder. Because takes. So instead of knight d5, yeah, you know, I thought, yeah, I was thinking he could just take the bishop here. That's what I was thinking too, and that's what the computer suggests. Take the bishop.